Hi everyone, I'm Michelle. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a wonderful day so far. I have been crocheting for a while. My last everything I crocheted this week video was actually about a month ago. So I have a ton of projects here in this bag. It's a pretty big bag. Full of projects, and there were more. There were like 2 bags, but I had a couple markets, so I had to take some items from those bags before I got the chance to show them to you. Some of them have made little appearances like in my market videos and like what I've taken to the consignment shop. But yes, I haven't gotten the chance to do an official video showing you guys everything that I've crocheted lately. So it was about time that I get to it. I'm like catching up to getting back into the routine after having gotten sick, and of course the holidays and everything. So I should be back to normal now, hopefully, God willing. But yeah, there's a lot in here. Depending how fast we go, I don't want it to be like a terribly long video. Depending how fast we go, I might break this up into 2. I'm not sure. We'll see. Sometimes I surprise myself and I talk, I guess, faster than I think I would. So yeah, let's get started. The first thing you probably saw it peeking out is this really cute crocodile. I think it's a crocodile. I have my laptop right here. It's called Ace the Alligator, so not a crocodile. This was a paid for pattern. I bought it from Etsy, and I bought it on like a Black Friday sale. I bought quite a few patterns during the week of Black Friday and Cyber Monday. So this one was really cute. It was advertised as a no-sew pattern, and I was like, how is that done? So I really wanted to grab it. It just looked different from amigurumis that I have made. I have made a really big alligator before, like from the tip of his nose to like here. It was very cool, and I think that one was a free YouTube tutorial. But yeah, this one looked so cute, and it's adorable. I did have some issues with it, but I'm assuming I'm the only one, because I don't know, the shaping on the head, I had to redo this head like at least 3 times, which was quite frustrating because you get well into, you know, the alligator's head when you start, or for me, when I started to notice that the shaping was completely wrong for my alligator. I don't know if it was my tension. Maybe I was just having a really off day. Yeah, that's the reason why I have only made one of these so far. I do want to go back and make another one and see if it really is me, which it probably is. I'm not blaming the designer at all. I'm sure it had pattern testers, but it's, besides the shaping issues, you can see it's even still not perfect. It's like more to this side. Anyways, yeah, I had to go back and like figure it out myself, kind of guess myself what to do for the increases and decreases, just because it was not working out when I did it according to the pattern designer. But like I said, I'm gonna go back with a fresh mind one of these days and hopefully remake him. I think he's so cute. I have this dark green right here that I really don't know what to make with that dark green, since it's quite a dark shade, so I might make another one of these. The legs are really cute. It's a type of pattern where you leave a hole for the legs and you go back and crochet the legs on, which is not my favorite thing to do. I don't know. I'm probably I don't know. I think my opinion is the unpopular opinion, but I would rather sew on the limbs than go back and crochet onto those holes that you leave open, because going back and crocheting onto those holes, I always end up with these really big gaps around where I went back to crochet in the legs. So then I have to go back and use my needle and yarn to like close up some of those holes, so it feels like extra work anyways. So So yeah, I sound really negative about the pattern, but it's so cute. And I'm going to try to test it again and see if it's me or if it's the pattern. It's super cute. I just wish I got it right the first time. Hopefully it's just me. Like I was saying, I have some openings back here, these holes. Those are the type of holes that I typically get around the legs when I go back to crochet them on, but I did pretty decently at covering those up. Back here I failed a little bit, but I was frustrated with him and I was happy to be done. But he's so cute, so I want to give him another chance, and God willing, I'm praying it was just me and that the pattern is perfect. But I will go back eventually and make another one, so keep your eye out for that. Hi everyone. Oh my goodness, sorry for the terrible lighting. It's the evening now and I'm actually editing this video when I realized that I forgot to mention something pretty important into the video, so I thought I would stop and mention it now. So later on in this video, I'm going to talk about my Munbin printer and how it has honestly helped me a ton with my small business. I'm going to give you some examples of how I use it. And I completely forgot to tell you guys that the Munbin printer is actually currently on sale. So they are running a 27% off on their website, which is going to be linked in the description box below. Plus, you can get an extra 5% off, and I'll have the coupon code on the screen, but it's going to be with the code 05PixieM. So that's an extra 5% off, meaning that in total you would get 33% off of your total. So that's a pretty good deal if you're interested in getting a printer. And yeah, I totally forgot to mention that earlier, so I wanted to put a little clip into the video letting you guys know. And that sale runs from January 6th to January 12th, so just a few days left. Sorry again for the bad lighting, the glasses. It's evening, it's pretty late now, so yeah, I just wanted to mention that, and everything again will be in the description box below. But I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. I was working with some of this, what is this called? Like maroon yarn. I don't know what to make with this color yarn. It's the dark colors that I tend to notice stay on my shelves for a while. I tend to avoid them. You have like the example of the dark green here, this color, dark purple. Those, I've had them since like I started crocheting, like these specific skeins. I've had them since I started crocheting, and I noticed I just shy away towards them because it's hard to make something cute, in my opinion, with darker colors, especially since, you know, I mostly crochet for markets. I notice people go more towards lighter color amigurumis, so it's hard to think about putting so much time into a big amigurumi for it to never find a home. So that's what I thought at first. I would just make like a big amigurumi with this color to use up the majority of it, but I couldn't bring myself to do that and get stuck with that plushie for a long time. So I decided to make a few little things. I made actually 3 of these tuxedo cat style, and they're so cute. I actually posted one of them onto my Etsy shop. I have an online Etsy shop. I actually have 2. One is just for plushies, for physical plushies, and then the second one is just digital patterns. So I posted one of them on there. I took a second one to the consignment shop, and then this is the third one. So it's super cute. I really love the way I did the nose this time. I didn't do the X. I kind of just embroidered a little nose, and I think it looks so much cuter. So I might change the noses, the way that I do those, for my what are these called, loaf cats. Yes. So this is a paid for pattern on Etsy. It's the very famous popular loaf cat pattern. And if you happen to just be listening to the video, for the most part, I do put the pattern names and where I got them from at like the bottom of the video as I show the plushie. So there's that. Guess what? Christmas is not over, but I have been kind of working, I guess, on Valentine's Day themed plushies. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do a market before Valentine's Day. Hopefully I can, but the weather here in Central California is kind of off around Valentine's Day. It kind of, sometimes it's really like rainy, gloomy weather, so we'll see what it's like this year. Anyways, I decided that the color would be perfect for a heart. I made a couple of these last year and I took them to the consignment shop as well. They sold pretty well there, and I think at markets as well, but if I remember correctly, it was past Valentine's Day when I took them to the markets. For the consignment shop, I know I had them there before Valentine's Day, so maybe I'm just getting confused. But I know that I did sell a couple of these at the shop last time, so I made 2, but I only see 1 here. So I don't know what happened to the second one, but I did make 2. Using up the yarn, I just started making random things. I made 2 birds. I think they're really cute. I wasn't sure how this color would work up like in birds, but I think it worked out. They're so adorable, and yeah. I ended up making 2 of those. I made a triceratops from, oh, this one was a I did not use a pattern. I just made 2 birds. And the heart pattern, this is a free pattern on Instagram. So this is also a free pattern. It's on a blog, Club Crochet's Triceratops pattern. It's a kind of a no-sew. It depends how you do the horns. This time I embroidered them, so they're not my best work, but I think they're cute. It's a cute little Triceratops. To be honest with you guys, I have not sold too many of these lately at my markets and at the shop either, so that's kind of why I slowed down a little bit on making these. I used to make them quite frequently, but they were pretty good sellers, and I have noticed that for me anyways, it has slowed down. And then I made another octo and I'll probably put a keychain on this one. I think so. I think I will. It's cute. I like making these. I think like I'm kind of getting some more orders lately, which I will probably talk about towards the end of this video. So I've been trying to keep aside some plushies for freebies. Every order that I get on my Etsy shop gets a freebie. Yeah, I feel like I have so much to talk to you guys about. It's been so long. I was thinking of putting in the clips now, or I don't know if I should do it later. I've been taking videos of orders that I've gotten lately, but I just haven't really made a sit down video with you guys for a while. But I have been taking videos, and I'm not sure if I'll add them here or I'll add them later, but I have been keeping track of those so you guys can see the plushies that sold and the freebies. And it's been super exciting because I honestly thought my goal for this year would be 15 sales, but we're at 18, so that's crazy. In the back of my head, I'm thinking maybe the goal will be 20, like I can raise the goal to 20, but at the same time, I don't think that's gonna happen, and I am beyond grateful for the 18 sales that I've had on my Etsy shop this year for the physical plushies, so I'm okay if it doesn't happen. I already reached my goal was 15, which is crazy that we reached it, and I upped my potential goal. Before I forget, this beanie, I did make it during the break that I had, and I think it's really cute. It's a paid for pattern. I just love this yarn. I saw the color and I thought, I can't think of a plushie that I can like use this on, and I don't know, I just feel like it should be a beanie. I am not a beanie maker. If you guys have watched my videos before, you guys know I am like 100% plushies. But I really enjoyed making this beanie, so maybe some more beanies will be here in the future. I'm thinking, I see some of these skeins now and I'm like, that would be a cute beanie. So yeah, there'll probably be some more beanies coming in the new year as well. So new color. We're done with the burgundy. I made a rubber ducky. This is a paid for pattern on Etsy and it's just so cute. I love this color so much. This is like my favorite color. It's like a minty green and I feel like this ducky will find a new home soon when it gets a chance to go to a market next year. It's just adorable. I made a different type of triceratops. This one was a free pattern on Instagram and it's a no-sew pattern. I thought it was cool, so I saw the picture and I thought, well, I'm gonna try to make it. It is really cute. So here's comparing the two types of triceratops patterns. Both are no-sew, both of them are free. Of course, a lot more work goes into this one. If I remember correctly, there's kind of like there's not really sections of continuous single crochet. This one has a lot of increases and decreases as you go, so you do have to be paying attention a bit to this pattern, but you get a much bigger plushie. So I think it's really cute and I do want to make more of these. I'm just not sure if people would be interested in this at markets because the other ones haven't been doing so well, but at the same time they are like completely different styles of triceratops plushies, so I think it'll be fine and I just need to make more. Using that purple because you guys know I like to grab a yarn skein and if possible I like to finish it off. I don't really like putting it back in my shelf unless if I'm only using like a small amount of it, then I can justify putting it back. But look at these holes back here. We're making progress. There's a gap above the skein, definitely, of course, this big gap. There's a gap right there where this bunny goes. On that shelf, huge gaps as well, so I'm proud of myself. I don't think there's a gap behind me, but yeah, it's so exciting. I'm using up my yarn, which is bittersweet, but I do want to buy some kind of more maybe plush yarn in the near future. I'll always use acrylic yarn, but I am always intrigued to buy like a plush style yarn as well, so I have been wanting to make room for that because oh my goodness, do plush yarns take up space. So I'm definitely waiting until I have a good amount of space and then I'm going to reorganize my shelf, make all the space on one side of the shelves, both of them, and maybe fill it with plush yarn. We'll see. I made a spider. This is a cute spider. I want to say it's a free pattern on Instagram, but I will correct myself down here if it's not. This is a no-sew pattern. In the past, I've made spiders before and the legs were curlicues. 8 of them, 8 curlicue legs, and you have to either sew them on or tie them on to the plushie. So it does take a while, although the plushie is bigger, but I thought this spider was really cute. It did take me anyways, a little bit longer than I thought it would, but I'm a slow crocheter and I'm happy with the results. So I really do like this spider, so much so that I made another. And this is a skein of yarn that it was like a scrap ball. It kind of looked like a scrap ball, but I was happy to use it up. And I feel like the spiders are cool because you could use solid colors or variegated colors for them. So I want to make a few more because I only have those 2. But when I was using up that color, that like scrap ball, I made a love cat with it. And super cute. Here's so you can see the comparison of the noses. I don't know, what do you guys like more? They're both cute and they're different, so maybe I'll continue doing both styles, just like whatever I feel like at the moment, because they're different and they're both really cute. Right now I'm really liking this one though, but if I never saw this one, I think this is still cute. So let me know which one you guys prefer, the little nose or X for the nose. Then to finish off completely, that scrap ball. It was a little bit bigger than a scrap ball, but I made another octo. And I randomly make these. I don't have a pattern for them, but I like them for like freebies and keychains and stuff like that. I made, is there only one in here? I made 3 of these bumblebees, jumbo bumblebees. I was using up this thick yarn. It's not my typical yarn that I use. So I was using that up. I made 3 of these, and I think 3 or 4 little ones, though I don't have the little ones here to show you because I had issues with the safety eyes for the little ones. These big safety eyes tacked into place perfectly fine. They are not going anywhere. But when I made the little bumblebees and I used smaller safety eyes, they popped right out. So I'm going to use felt eyes for those. You'll see them probably in the next video that I show you guys everything that I crocheted. But for these big guys, like I said, those eyes are fine. And I made 3 of them. They're so cute. The little ones are like this little. They're so cute next to them. Yeah, I really like making bumblebees. I think I know I made 3. I only have 1 here to show you, so I'm assuming I took 1 to a market and maybe 1 to the consignment shop. I've been everywhere. It's hard to keep track of my plushies lately, but honestly, a lot of these go to the markets, and yeah, I'm just trying to keep track of everything. But like you guys know, I mostly do crochet for markets. I gift some things when I feel like you know, a birthday's coming up, or if I make something and I feel in my heart like, oh, I know this like specific person would really like that, then I will gift it 100%. But for the most part, I do crochet for markets, and I have so much fun with that. So there's something exciting that I really want to share with you guys again, and it's my Munbin printer. So it's a very, very user-friendly printer, and it's actually super fun to use as well. Getting started is super easy with the printer because it connects via Bluetooth. So it's like connecting your AirPods or really anything that uses Bluetooth. It's super easy. It's just like a couple clicks and you're connected. So you could create designs like from your phone or your tablet. You don't have to plug anything in. You could print it directly using Bluetooth. So it's really easy. So recently, like I did mention before, I opened up an Etsy shop for my plushies, and my goodness, my printer has come in so handy. I used to print out labels using my regular printer and, you know, regular paper and ink. But I used to worry that, you know, the weather conditions were going to damage my labels because I just taped them onto the front of my packages. So they did seem, you know, pretty exposed to the weather. But now I'm so grateful. I am easily able to print out my shipping labels with my phone. I don't even have to use my laptop anymore. But it's so easy because now I could just print them off. I do it because my shop is through Etsy. It lets me print it off right through the Etsy app. The Munbin labels are highly waterproof, so I don't have to worry about them peeling off the package or getting damaged because of water or anything like that, which gives me great peace of mind because a lot of work goes into these plushies, and I would hate for them, of course, to get lost in the mail. So for my markets, the Munbin sticker labels have come in very handy. And through the Munbin app, you can actually create a QR code for your website simply by copying and pasting the website onto the app. So there's a specific area on the app that lets you copy and paste whatever you want, and then it turns it into a QR code. I used to try to do that through a website. I think it was actually through an app a long time ago, and it was kind of complicated. So this has made it so much easier. And when you hover over the QR code with your phone camera, it'll take you directly to the link. So if it was your website, it'll take you directly to there. The Munbin app offers over 1,000 free edible templates, so there's a lot of inspiration to choose from to design your own labels. So now I'm going to quickly give you guys a couple tips on how the Munbin printer helped my small business with a little glow up upgrade. I always like to bring bags to my markets and offer them to customers, but it can get a little bit expensive sometimes to get like the fancier bags, especially when you're just starting out your business. So thankfully, you can turn almost any bag into a really nice fancy looking bag with sticker labels. I have a couple examples here. So one of them is just a paper bag, and then this one of course is like a fancier bag with handles. So for the paper bag, you can always use a round sticker with a QR code or your website on there, your business/logo name, to close the bag. For both of these, you can use different stickers for the front of the bag as well. Here you can see I've printed a ton of stickers that I really love this design. Clearly states the shop name, where you can find me on Instagram, which is like my most used platform besides YouTube, and my Etsy shop. So putting that sticker on the front of this bag just makes it look so much better, so much more professional. Something I've been thinking about lately is that you can add these stickers, especially round stickers with a QR code, to the back of your business card as well. When you're designing a business card, having a QR code on the front of the card can take up a lot of space. So I really like the idea of having all the business information name at the front of the card, and then adding a sticker with the QR code to the back of the card so it could take the customers directly to your shop. Of course, we're all looking for like the quickest way, and I feel like the QR codes are going to come in very, very handy in this new market season as well. Of course, you can get creative with the shipping labels. That's what I used for these. These are regular shipping labels, and create different signages even for your market tables. So what I was thinking is you could do a sign that says like mushroom $10. You can even do sale signs on these when you're running a special. So keep in mind that the Munden printer is a thermal printer, so you don't have to worry about using ink. Ink is super expensive, of course. You can always change up the signage because of that, because you don't have to worry about wasting anything, anything super expensive. You could change up your signage as often as you want. So I love the idea of using it for sale signs, especially because of that reason. So there's a ton of cute labels to choose from. I personally think I'm going to be ordering a few more because I saw on their website that they have some cute animal labels, and I really think I need those in my life. So I will be ordering more. I'm going to have the Munbin website link in the description box below, the product information. They sent me the printer, and I'm so thankful for that. They sent it to me earlier this year, I believe. I don't know, I've been using it a lot. So I'm super thankful to the company. So thank you so much, Munbin. But let's continue with the plushies. Okay, I keep getting phone calls, so my recording has to keep stopping. So we'll see how far we go into the bag. We still have a ton of plushies to go, but a lot of these I'm seeing now are duplicates, so maybe we'll get through it. I don't know. Hopefully that way we could start fresh in the next video. But I have another heart buddy, and this one, I love this size. I'm looking for the other one. It came out a little bit smaller. It's the thickness of the yarn. This one was using Craftsmart on Michael's yarn, and I'm pretty sure this is Walmart's Mainstays yarn, which is a little bit on the thinner side. So when you're making the heart, you basically start with this piece and then this top piece, and then crochet them both together. So when using the thinner yarn, I would end up with gaps here, like when I'm crocheting both pieces together. I had to go back and close them up, which again, I think I did a decent job. But I know on the second heart, because I mentioned I made 2 of these, but I don't have the second one with me, I didn't leave an end tail long enough to close up all of the holes, so you can see a bit more on that one. But they're really cute. I love them. I use the bigger safety eyes for this one. Yeah, so I have started Valentine's Day prep, I guess. I made, let's go with this. Another, I forgot what the name of this, like the exact name for it was, but it's a super cute rubber duck pattern. this is the same pattern as that teal duck. It's a paid for pattern on Etsy, and it's really cute. And so I had to make again a yellow one. Then I have a random chicken. So cute. This is the Mabel the chicken pattern. It's a paid for pattern on Etsy. I use it all the time just to use up scraps. If I have scraps big enough, typically what I've been doing lately is making the Mabel chickens. And then if my scraps are a little bit smaller than that, I will make the little mini octos that I've been doing lately. I made 8 of these frogs. 8 of them, I think. But I only have 2 here. So I took 4 of them to markets, 2 of them to the consignment shop, and I have 2 here left. This is, oh my goodness, I can't even remember where I got this pattern from. I want to say it's a YouTube tutorial, I think. I'll check though, and hopefully I can find it. I'll put it, of course, on the screen. It's like a booty frog. I just did the booty on one of them though, this one. And I haven't taken him to a market yet, but the rest of them are just round all around, so most of them look like this one. Oh, you know what, I think I have one of them posted on my Etsy shop now that I remember, so I must have taken 3 to markets, 2 to the consignment shop, 1 for my Etsy shop, and then I have 2 left over for now. So I did make quite a few of those. Then I was trying to use up a skein of, I don't remember what this yarn, this type of yarn is called, but it's this type, homespun? I think it's homespun. I was trying to use up some homespun yarn. So I made, are all of them here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chickens. They're all a little bit different because of the shade, I guess, where it was on the yarn. So I think that's cool. They have 3 here, and then I have 2, and then one of them is posted on my Etsy shop. And for right now, I have the plushies, a majority of the plushies that I have posted on my Etsy shop set to a side. That way I don't have to worry about selling them twice. Like if I sell them at a market and then for some crazy reason it also sells on my Etsy shop, I don't have to worry about that. I had a little bit extra and I thought I already made 6 chickens. I don't know if I need 7, so I made some pumpkins. I know it's past the season for pumpkins, but I just thought these were cute and they don't take up a ton of space. I could save them for next year. I don't mind doing that. So, and I thought they would be perfect. I love the way the colors turn out. So I think these would actually be really, really cute freebies too. I was thinking about that for like packages and orders. Do you think this looks too seasonal to be a freebie? I would absolutely love your guys' opinion because of course, you know, that's the reason I put in freebies. I want people to be happy with like a little extra goodie. But I don't know if a pumpkin is too seasonal. So I would greatly appreciate your guys' help on that. I made 5 of these in literally the same color. It was a base skein like this color. And part of the reason it was so hectic last month, I had someone very close to me got surgery done, so I was the person who waited for them outside of the waiting room. I drove them there and I drove them back, but it was a very long surgery, so I took a big skein of yarn and this pattern, and I made 5, or I think I made 5 because they take me like an hour and 25 minutes, I think. Anyways, yeah, it was a very long surgery, but of course you have like pre-op, no, not pre-op. Pre-op is, I believe, the appointment before the surgery, but you have like where they prepare you, and then you know, they don't take you out of surgery and immediately take you out, but you have to recover as well in there for a little bit. So I did have a lot of time to crochet, and yeah, I made 5 of these, I believe. I have 2 here. I took 1 to the consignment shop for sure, and I guess I have 2 in my market bags. So I love the colors for this one. I believe I have 1 of these. Oh, that's what it is. Wait, I think I'm missing. I have 2 here. Oh, 1 on my Etsy shop, 1 in the consignment shop, and 1 in my market bag. So there's 5. It doesn't matter where they are, but I made 5 of them, and 1 of them is available on Etsy if you like the colors and you wanted a little squid of your own. I'm getting a phone call, of course, so let me answer that and I'll be right back. Okay, so we got quite a few. There's still a lot of plushies in here, but I'm going to start bagging these separately so I keep them separate and I don't get confused and end up showing you guys the same plushies multiple times. But I think I'm going to end the video here since it's already quite long. I don't want to bore you guys, but I will be back, I promise, with another video showing you guys everything that's left in this bag. And by then there will most likely be more. That bag, I'm hoping, gets full. So yeah, we went through quite a bit. This bag is what we went through, and that's why I end up with so many tote bags in this room. Oh my gosh, I try to keep things separated, especially for videos, and I just end up with a ton of tote bags. Okay. Full of plushies, which is a good thing. But like, I have 1 or 2 I think now for the Etsy shop plushies. These 2, I have more. Yeah, so thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I really appreciate your guys' opinions. If you guys can help me out with like the nose of the cats and then our pumpkins too seasonal to gift as a freebie gift, I'd love to know. Let me know what you guys were working on while you watch this video. If there's anything you think I should work on. Have you made an Ace the alligator before, and did it give you problems? I hope I'm the only one and that the pattern is perfectly written. But I will make another, hopefully in this screen, and I will report back. I don't know when that'll be, but I do plan on making another one. I think I bought the pattern for around $5, so I definitely want to make a few more. Hopefully they work out. But I'm gonna go, especially because I have to record another video, which I think by the time this one comes out, you'll have seen that one. So there's probably 2 videos in a row where I had the same sweater and hat. But I will see you guys next time. Bye!